How's it going, everybody? Matt Besachio here once again for WMCT-TV and WMCT Sports, and welcome to episode 2 of the WMCT Sports Senior Spotlight Show. Episode 1 featured some of the varsity captains from the Marlboro High football team. This week, we're lucky to be joined by some of the varsity captains from the Assabet Valley football team. We've got Owen Keenan, the quarterback and cornerback, and we've got Ethan Bushey, the offensive and defensive lineman. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Not a problem at all. So we'll kind of spend a little bit of time at first kind of getting to know you guys, and we'll talk about the upcoming senior night game that you guys have going on that you'll be able to see right here live on WMCT, but we'll have more information on that later. So Owen, we'll start with you first. Talk to me a little bit about where you grew up, your athletic career, and your career as an Aztec.
Okay, so I'm from Clinton, and I've been playing sports since I could walk. My parents are both athletes, and they were involved in the community playing like with the sports and all that stuff, so I got into sports very young.
Cool. What kind of sports do you play? Outside of football, that is.
I play basketball and lacrosse.
Cool. Now you were playing basketball for the varsity team last year.
Yeah.
So you play lacrosse as well. What would you say out of the three is your favorite?
It's that's hard to say. I focus on whatever's in the season, so like I enjoy whatever I'm doing then, you know, the most.
That's cool. Cool. Ethan, what about you?
From Hudson. I've been playing football since I was a kid, since like 3rd grade. Played football all 4 years of high school. It's been fun.
Cool. Any other sports?
No, I usually lift in the off season.
Okay, very cool. Bulk season most of the time?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Now you guys are basically, you guys go to Assabet Valley. It's a vocational school. Can you talk to me a little bit about the shops that you guys participate in? Ethan, you first.
I'm in carpentry, so I'm on co-op right now. So instead of going to school, I go out and work. It's just a great opportunity for us.
Nice, nice. Owen, how about you?
I'm in plumbing.
Plumbing.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into that?
I like the teachers when I went through the week-long exploratory.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Nice. Any plans to pursue that after high school?
I'm thinking about it.
Nice.
Thinking about it.
Either, what about you? You're going to take that, what you're learning right now at Assabet, and maybe take it and turn it into a career?
Yeah, most likely.
Nice. All right, so we've gotten to know you a little bit. Now let's talk about football. Let's talk about your coach first, Coach Crory. Owen, talk to me a little bit about your relationship with Coach Crory and how he's helped you develop not only as like a football player, but as a person.
Oh, yeah. So when I was a junior coming in, I was coming off of COVID, and I wasn't mature at all. I was a freshman last time I played football, and he brought me in, like, said, like, listen, we need you to do this. Like, we need you to be this guy for the team, and that helped me mature as, like, a person. And like that helped me out a lot. I think
Nice.
I'm seeing the world a different way now.
Nice.
I'm sure.
Very cool. Ethan, how about you?
Crory's a great guy. He helps all of us develop our game, turns us from the mature kids that we were into adults going forward.
Very cool. Now, I've spoken with him a couple of times. I've known him for years now. He seems like a very nice, laid-back kind of guy. Does he have kind of an edge, though, and you know you're in the huddle and things are kind of? Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, he'll get on you. Like he obviously wants the best. So I mean, if you're not working hard and you're slacking off, like he's gonna get on you. But it's all for the best, you know.
Cool. Now you guys go to Assabet, like I was talking about before. It's a vocational school. Different from, say, like a Marlboro High that's a public or an AMSA that's a charter school. Ethan, can you talk to me a little bit about your time at Assabet and how you think that high school has helped you and will help you after you graduate?
It's great. We'll definitely have a lot more opportunities coming out of high school, being in shop, and then also being in academics. We can go to college, we can go to work. It sets us up for a better future, I feel like.
How about you, Owen?
I agree. Just make money.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Now, talk to me about the schedule. It's a little bit different. It's not just like periods every day, day after day after day. Can you talk to me about like the academic regimen and then like the shop part of it too, and how it kind of goes back and forth?
Okay, yeah. So we're in academics for 1 week, and then the following week we're in shop. So you have like it's like two worlds. You're in academics, you're regular school, and then when you go to shop, like, it's completely different, and you're in the same building. So I think that's kind of cool how you can just transform from a school to like a workshop.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is it kind of just, is it difficult to get back into the academic portion of it, having taken like a week off, week after week, or is it kind of, now that you've done it for so long, it's easy to kind of get back into it?
I think after 4 years, we've gotten pretty used to it now.
Yeah, very cool, man. So it's senior, the senior game, or senior night game, I should say, is tomorrow night. This week has been homecoming week, right? Spirit week, however, whatever you,
Yeah.
So what would be your favorite day throughout the course of the week? Isn't there like different themes throughout the course of like the week? Each day there's like you dress up as something, or it's different stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite day throughout the course of the week?
We were in shop during the Spirit Week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on outside. Like I'm on co-op. So I don't know.
Neither of us are in school, they're in shop.
Oh, I did see some pictures. What they do, like
Cowboys and country club.
Yeah, Cowboys and country club.
Some kids
cool.
dressed up as like cowboys, and other kids dressed up like they're going to the country club.
That's pretty cool. Very cool. So obviously then the best part of the week would then be the football game then, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I bet. Let's see. Now, this is basically your senior year. It's going to be an incredibly meaningful moment when you guys get to have that moment on the field being recognized for your athletic careers, or your football careers, I should say. Owen, can you talk to me a little bit about what that moment is going to be like for you when you get to stand in front of everybody at Aztec Stadium and get recognized?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm obviously not playing, so a little disappointed, but I'm excited to be there with my friends that I've grown up with in high school, and it'll be a cool moment.
Yeah, get to spend that moment with your family, getting pictures taken, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be really nice. Ethan, what about you? What kind of what's that moment going to be like for you when you get to stand in front of everyone like that?
It's definitely going to be interesting, playing one of our last football games for maybe ever for some of us. So it's going to be sad, but also like very meaningful at the same time.
Cool. Now this is the portion of the interview where you guys, it's your opportunity to shout out anybody that you would like, people that have meant the world to you throughout your high school career, your life, people that have helped you get to this moment. Ethan, you can tell me, you can look into the camera, whoever, but like, just who would you want to shout out right now?
Definitely shout out for all of our coaches, helping us become greater guys, better players, everything.
It's awesome. Owen?
Shout out to my parents, and yeah, they keep me motivated. Shout out to my shop teachers. You guys have brought me a long way, and shout out to the coaches, Corey, Goo, Costello. Appreciate you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking some time for us. We really do appreciate it. This is going to end part one of our Assabet Valley interview show here, our senior spotlight show, I should say. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hey, and welcome back to episode 2. This is part 2 of the WMCT Sports Senior Spotlight Show. We're here with another couple of Assabet Valley Aztec football players. We've got Tyler Abbondanzio, and we've got Rafael Cerquiera. Guys, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right, so if you guys wouldn't mind just taking a moment just to kind of talk to me about yourselves a little bit, where you grew up, and how you became an Aztec. So Tyler, we'll start with you. Talk to me a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in Hudson, Mass. Started playing for football for the Hudson Youth, AYF. That transitioned obviously to high school, where I went to Assabet. I had the choice to stay at Hudson, but went to Assabet for the trade of biotech. Pursue biology for a college major.
Cool.
That's
very nice. What other sports did you play growing up?
I actually played baseball for a while till I was, I believe, like 12, and then I quit baseball and just transitioned to football.
Yeah. Any particular reason, maybe outside of hitting people?
I just more entertainment than rather like just.
Yeah. Baseball can be a slow burn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely is. But Rafael, tell me about yourself a little bit.
I'm from Hudson, and yeah, I played football, AYF, youth all my life since like 2nd grade, and I played basketball as well, and in volleyball. I transferred to Assabet because I wanted to trade, and I just thought it would like better me after high school and stuff. But
So you transferred. So would you start off at Hudson?
yeah, I started off. Yeah, I started off.
What year did you transfer?
My 8th grade year going to my freshman year.
Cool. And what shop are you in?
I'm in HVAC.
Very nice. Any particular reason why you picked that?
I don't know. I just liked I just liked everything about it. It was just fun. It was like a fun shop to be in, and I thought co-op in it would just be like really fun.
Nice.
I liked it.
Tyler, what about you? Why'd you pick biotech?
I've always been interested in science. You know, that was really always my passion. From when I found out that Assabet had a biotechnology program, because originally I wanted to stay at Hudson, but then I found out Assabet had a biotech program. I figured that was, the best option, and I just wanted to pursue that. I had like a couple of choices with whether I wanted to pursue it through that degree, and like marine biology, forensics, but I'm just gonna go for like general biology and see where it takes me.
Cool. Any prospects as far as your next step in education? Whether that be college or another voc training or something like that?
Yeah, I'm looking at a few schools. I like UNH, Tufts University. I haven't really been in depth too much, but those
Nice.
are.
Rafael, how about you?
I think I'm heading to the college way,
Nice.
and yeah, I'm not.
Anyone specifically that you've looked at so far?
Arizona State, U Tampa,
Very nice.
and U Miami.
Nice. Good for you guys. Well, good luck with that for sure.
Yep.
We'll switch over to football. Your coach, Coach Corey, has been with you guys for the last couple of years. Can you talk to me a little bit about how he's influenced you, impacted your life? Tyler, we'll start with you.
Yeah, it's been a ride. Everything's progressing great. Coach Corey influenced me in a very positive way. Very uplifting, motivating, just overall everything. Helping me out from small tendencies to techniques that would advance me further, and just more than a football aspect, he's helped me. Like personality-wise, just like of the native character, just to like pursue better goals.
Yeah. Maybe an example of how he's helped you in that kind of like personal way, as far as your personality is concerned.
Just the overall uplifting like energy that he brings. Like what he talks about at practice. The strategies to be motivated, and just how to like look at a challenge as a positive way rather than like a negative way.
Very cool. Raf, how about you?
I love Coach Corey. He's a good guy, and he's always pushing us harder than what we can do. If you can do something and he knows you can do it, like he'll push you like to the limit. But it's only to make us get better and strive for greatness and be the best team we could be.
That's awesome. Good answer. It's pretty early in your senior year still. You guys have the rest of this football season to look forward to, obviously. But after that, Rafael, what are you looking forward to most about your senior year?
Just being with my friends and everything, and hanging out with them, and sports. Like I love sports. I love hanging out with everyone after school and being with my coaches and just playing against other kids.
Awesome. Tyler, how about you?
Well, college football is definitely in my horizon, so I'm just gonna aim to pursue that. Student athlete, keeping in shape, stuff like that. Obviously, senior year is very important, but I'm more looking to the future rather than enjoying it right now.
Nice. It's homecoming week. You guys have been in shops. You haven't really had a chance to participate in the Spirit Week stuff, just like Owen and Ethan. But if you were to have participated in it, which aspect of Spirit Week did you get to see from a distance and say, like, that would have been cool to be a part of?
I believe they had this one, it's like bring anything but a backpack to school day, which is very like intricate.
Explain. I'm confused by it. What's that mean?
People would like bring like the most random objects. As like I've seen one kid bring like a snow sled or a little mini fridge on a dolly.
What?
Like crazy
That's
things.
silly.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Rafael, how about you?
Yeah, no, bring anything but a backpack.
So what would you have brought then?
a shopping cart. Oh,
Okay, all right.
That's
That's different.
Yeah.
Ride that around the hallways. That,
Yeah.
that could be fun and a little dangerous. We're not going to promote that, but it seems funny. But Tyler, what about you? What would you have brought?
I don't know. You know, shopping cart's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's a good enough answer. That's straight.
Probably a wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
All right, nice. Stuff that you can carry other people in and ride around the hallways. That sounds fun. So, obviously, senior night, it's a big night. You obviously want to get the win. That's probably priority number one for you guys. After that, you know, after the game's over, you have the senior night ceremony where you get that one moment where you get to share the spotlight with your family. Rafael, what do you think that moment is going to be like for you when you have everybody in Aztec Stadium looking at you and your folks, or you and your family? Tell me what that moment's going to mean to you.
It's gonna mean a lot. You know, it doesn't really happen a lot. I've never had my family come down and have everyone look at us and stuff. And I think it'll be an amazing experience to have and to always look back forward to that game. But yeah.
Nice. Tyler, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be special, obviously. You know, to have the entire spotlight of the show. But I'm just looking forward to just having my family around, you know, supporting me. That's really it.
Now, this is the end where you guys have the opportunity to thank or give a shout out to anybody throughout the course of your life, your high school career, even before that, anybody that's been really important to you that's helped you get to this point. So Tyler, if you want to go first, you can either tell me, you can look into the camera, whatever you want to do, but just shout out the people that mean the most to you.
Definitely going to shout out my parents. You know, they helped me through a lot, you know, support everything. Couldn't be the person I am without them. My grandparents as well in the same category. And from a different aspect, obviously all my coaches, you know, pushing me, even when I felt troubled or the little urge to give up. But, you know, I just had them in the back of my head.
That's cool. Anybody else, or?
Nah, not
No?
really, nah.
That's all right. Rafael, how about you?
I like to shout out my parents and my family, everyone that stuck beside me through everything that I've been through. You know, they're always pushing me to be the best that I can be. Like student, athlete, they love it. They all love me, and I love them. And yeah, my friends as well too. All my friends from Ascending Town and Assabet, you know, they all just stuck by my side no matter what happens with me. You know, I know that they all have my back.
Very cool.
But yeah.
Very cool. Well, good for you guys, and good luck tomorrow night against BVT. That's going to be their senior night game that you will be able to see live here on WMCT-TV. So for those of you that live in Marlboro and the surrounding towns, that's Verizon 34, Comcast Channel 8. And if you don't have cable television, it's not a big deal. You can also watch that game live on YouTube and Facebook. So we have the links available on both of those social media platforms, so be on the lookout for that. We'll also include the link in the post later on, so you guys can click on that as well. So that concludes episode 2 of our WMCT Sports Senior Spotlight Show. Thanks again to all of our guests, Owen, Ethan, Tyler, and Rafael. We appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.